Yo, Bo. To another episode of In the Life of MightyFan. We're here at Hobby Lobby. And Slim. Huh? That's right. Festives everywhere. So this is like the room decor stuff. Sometimes you can find some pretty cool kind of stuff in sections like this. At Hobby Lobby, you got all sorts of different, themes. I actually found a sign for above the room I keep most of my baseball jerseys that had the Sandlot sign. So I got that at a Hobby Lobby a while back, and that's over my door there. You can find all sorts of stuff, pirate theme, like sea theme stuff here. So that's pretty cool. And, more sea themed type stuff. Jaws. That's cool. Pretty cool looking shark picture. Slim wants a fox one like that. Don't let him fool you. So I'm telling you. Let's see if they have any good pictures here. They got some pictures. We got different stuff. Yeah, all sorts of stuff. And I think over here, so you got various stuff. This is more like wooded area, like forest type of stuff. This is kind of cool. That man cave sign, that's kind of cool. Little basketball hoop. Different signs. Let's see what they have over here. Patriotic looking. Different signs, military and type of stuff here. And then we got more video game. This is kind of cool. So if you have like a video game theme in your place, you can decorate it pretty good here. Get signs and such. We do have sports themes too. That's, like I said, I got the Sandlot sign here, or at a Hobby Lobby, not this one. It's actually the first time I've been to this one. You got like car themed, gearhead themed. So, pretty cool. Got Mustang over there, I like that one. Yeah. Over here. Jeep theme. If you want. No, here we go. Here's some sports. This is like old-fashioned. So, like something like this would be kind of cool for the NBA. If you have for the NBA jerseys. Different football signs, different stuff on the bottom. Let's see what we got over here. We got Pokemon. Here's some more, sports related stuff. All sorts of stuff. Let's see. Garage type stuff if you so choose. Sorry about that, guys. When I put the phone down, usually it's like if someone's coming by or whatever. So here you got some light switch covers. That would be kind of cool in the man cave. Different stuff you can put on the walls, all sorts of superhero stuff in here. Found some decent stuff over the years. Yeah, this big Hulk picture there. I found some good stuff here over the years. The different Hobby Lobby I've been to. Usually I go to the one near King of Prussia, and today I'm at another one that I haven't been to yet, so figured I'd come in here, check it out. See if I can torture Slim with any Fox stuff. I already found one Fox thing. I've actually found a decent amount of Fox items at Hobby Lobby over the years, so I know Slim just see, they already got some holiday stuff out. It's crazy, man. We're late July. It's not even.
Associates Ann or Kathleen, register please. Ann or Kathleen, register please. Thank you.
Anyhow, if I see anything else pretty cool, I'll film it. Otherwise, I'm going to Target next, so maybe that might be the next thing you see, unless I see something cool here. You know, Slim, Festive has friends everywhere. I think you need one of Festive's friends. You know, they keep the mice away, Slim. It's okay. You can embrace. So, see, Festive has spies everywhere. You have to be careful. You never know where one of Festive's little woodland friends is gonna pop up. We got the fox, we got the wolf. Huh? That's right. That's right. Festive's everywhere, Slim, and Festive's friends are everywhere too. They're everywhere. It's Slim's nightmare. Oh. Come on, embrace them, Slim. It's okay. Yo, so I'm at this Target. You know, because why not? You know, so you always have to be ready for a game. You never know where one can break out. You know. Let me tell you something, brother.
How much do you think he eats? About 202 pounds.
Weighing 202 pounds, the reigning heavyweight champion of the world.
It's pretty cool, actually. Got the Funko Pops. You know, got action figures. We got the Jurassic Park over here. Yeah. Funko. What do we got here? Oh, there's a pumpkin-looking guy. The Pumpkin King. Oh, no. How about that? A little Halloween action. It's never too early. Looks like, yeah, what's this? Oh, okay, no. I thought it was. I thought maybe it was the Sanderson sisters. A little Star Wars. Jabba. You got Toony Terrors. Look at this. Beetlejuice. There's a new Beetlejuice movie coming out, I think, in a year or so. You got a bunch of them. Action figures. And then you got different guys. There's Teen Wolf back there. You got Pinhead. Pennywise. That's the old school Pennywise. That's a Tim Curry Pennywise. Is my buddy here? Is Michael here or the puppet? I don't know if they're here. I see a bunch of different stuff, but I'm not seeing my buddy. I'm not seeing my buddy. I see Ash. What's that back there? I can't even tell. Oh, Pinhead. Then you got Alf. Boosty. Yeah, those are pretty cool. Have to see what they come up with, you know, if they get more stuff in. Because these are kind of cool. Oh, I spoke too soon. Here he is. Here he is. It's Mikey. It's Mikey Myers from across the street. Look at that. With the pumpkin. You got the bloody knife. So this would be like a Halloween 2 Michael Myers. The blood coming down from the eyes when he got shot by Loomis, Donald Pleasance. But he survived because, of course, you know, he's Michael. He always survives. And we got Sam. This is kind of cool. That's a cool figure. Trick or Treat. It's one of my favorite Halloween movies. I think that's about it. But yeah, the little figure section here. Ooh, gargoyles. I remember gargoyles growing up. Goliath. That's a big Goliath figure. Oh my. That's a big figure. Let's see if this opens. Yes, it does. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Wait a minute. Excuse me, Goliath. 1 second. Ooh, this is from Season of the Witch. Oh, yo. That's pretty cool, man. That's from Halloween 3. Season of the Witch. Again, Toonie Terrors. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I have no idea how much it is, but that's pretty cool. Let's see if this Goliath opens up. Yo. That's badass, man. Yeah, I remember gargoyles growing up. Toonie Terrors. Look at this thing, though. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. So yeah. Alright, so this is the aisle. I couldn't record it last time because it was too crowded. Here is a Fast and Furious house. A little mini version of it. Look at that. Family in your own hand. Look at that. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Different Fast and Furious stuff here. Cars and such. What's this one? Dobbs. I think that says Charger. Another set of them. Little mini Micro Machine looking ones. Then we got, what else do we got? Little classic looking things over here. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I always like the old cars, you know. So, what else we got? I thought I saw an Optimus. Oh, here it is. Oh, Optimus. Optimus Prime. That's a G1 Optimus. It's pretty cool. You gotta be kidding me. MacGyver? Come on. Yo. MacGyver's Cherokee. That man can build a bomb with a paperclip. Thelma and Louise's car? Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. MacGyver. What was like the spin-off, oh goodness, Saturday Night Live, MacGruber or something like that, and they made a movie. Gravedigger. I used to be in the monster trucks when I was young. I used to go to the rallies with my dad. Got some stuff. Let's see what else is here. I'll go over to the other side where they got the action figures. Anything else is kind of hitting my eye? Ooh, that's a pretty cool looking one right there. Not really seeing much else that's hitting my eye. Got Batman up there, the Batman. I do have the Batmobile from the newest, you know, the Batman movie, because I thought it was a pretty cool looking Batmobile. Alright, let's see what the figures got. Turtles. And they got that new movie coming out. Ooh, this is from the, that's from the original Turtles movie. That's pretty cool. Saw the original in the theater back in the day. Jurassic Park figures and such. Indiana Jones. Here we go. I hope to get over to the theater to see it tomorrow. The newest movie. I guess this is from the newest movie. But we have Marion right here from the original. Little He-Man, or yeah, He-Man, Masters of the Universe action up there. Some more of those figures from Raiders. Got Star Wars, the Falcon, Return of the Jedi. See, like I said before, bit back, the cool thing is they're making these new action figures look kind of like the old ones. So they got a little vintage look to it, which is cool. So, yeah, cool stuff. Got some wrestling there for you wrestling fans. Yeah. And you know, actually, I mean, the more I think about it, like I have a Michael Myers, but I forget if this is the same one or not. So I'm going to put this back. And I'm going to go back for the 3-pack. And I want to see exactly what Michael Myers I have. So, you know, after I pick this up, I'm like, wait a minute, I do have a Michael Myers, but I don't remember if it's the same one or not. So, I think it might be. So, I'm going to swap that out for the 3-pack from Halloween 3. And I will be back either from Target or when I get home. You never know. You never know, right? One more look at the Fast and Furious house, because why not? So I can do my family in the palm of your hand. So check it out. WaWa now has the option where you can purchase pizza, and it's a full pizza. They have a 14-inch, they have a 16-inch. I got the 16-inch. This is gonna be my first time trying the WaWa pizza. I have no idea what I'm signing up for. I was gonna get pizza this weekend, and I remembered last time I was in WaWa, they had pizza as an option. Now, sometimes it's, you know, you never know what you're going to get. You know, you get something from a place that's really not known for a certain food. Like Wawa's more of a sandwich shop, right? They do the hoagies, they do the club sandwiches. I know they've done burgers now and chicken sandwiches and chicken and all sorts of stuff. But there's another, you know, convenient mart in the state of Pennsylvania. It's really more central PA, western PA, but Sheetz. From what I've heard, I've never been to a Sheetz, but they offer pizza. WaWa, as far as I can remember, has never had pizza until now. Now, I don't know how long this has been going on. I just first noticed it about a week, during the week last week when I was there getting a hoagie. And I said, next time I come in, I'll just have to try one. You know, I'll have to order one and give it a shot. And that was tonight, so let's take a look at it. Yeah, that's a pizza. So I didn't go too crazy. I just went with a mushroom pie, 16-inch. Figured it's first time me trying one, so let's make it simple. I still have to get my spices and all to put on it, but WaWa pizza. I will let you know what I think of this. By the magic of editing, the next time you see me, I would have already had my dinner. I'll have leftovers for tomorrow. And I will let you know what my thoughts are on WaWa pizza. It's a brave new world.
Live it everywhere.
Yes, friends, the new Turbo Ginsu. Woohoo! It dices, it slices, and yet makes French fries in 3 different. Whoops.
Kids.
Sorry, Slim, no food eating screen grab for you this time, but I just tried the first slice of WaWa pizza, and you know it's decent. It's a decent pizza. It's not, you know, something overly incredible. It's not a bad pizza. You know, I think it's decent. You know, if you just want, you know, grab some pizza in a pinch, and Lord knows there's enough WaWas in the area, you know, feel free to check it out. So like I said, they have a 14-inch and 16-inch. I got the 16-inch, you know, just as I was going to get a 16-inch this weekend anyhow, you know, have some leftovers. That's usually what I like to do. I usually get a pie, and unless I do like the Domino's deal, like 2 mediums or whatever, and that way then have leftovers for the next day or two. You know, it's just, you know, it's a good way of doing things, at least for me. I like it, you know. It probably will be in the rotation. If you get it, though, I probably would advise, as long as you have the app and it's available in the app. I don't even know if it's available in the app. I would imagine it is. To order it on the app ahead of time, because I had no idea. First time getting it, so I didn't know. I ordered it, and it took about, 20 minutes to prepare, and that's fine. I mean, it's pizza, you know, it's not supposed to be something real quick. But, you know, just kind of waiting around there. So probably best to just order ahead of time on the app and, you know, go there and you should be fine. You should be fine, excuse me. With doing it that way, as long as that's an option, and I would imagine it is, you know, but we'll see. Like I said, the first time I saw the anything about pizza at WaWa was the last time I was there earlier in the week. And so this is my first attempt at, you know, trying it. And yeah, I mean, it passes my test, and I'm a bit of a picky eater, you know, so it did pass my test. I love my pizzas. I love my hoagies. We know this, right? So it passed my test. Would it be something I get, like, over some other regular pizza branded places? Probably not, just because, you know, those places, I think they do more. They can add a little more, you know, bang for the buck. Now, they had different kinds. I got the mushroom. They had plain. They had sausage. They had pepperoni. They had sausage and pepperoni. Sometime I might try that. That might be the next one I try from them. But, you know, it's not bad. It's not the greatest thing in the world. It's not the worst. I don't really know even what kind of ovens they have in there. I mean, at WaWa, obviously they do. I mean, they cook other stuff in there. So yeah, now they're getting into pizza as an option, which is cool. You know, it's nice that, you know, to have more options, right? Options is always a good thing. And, yeah, you know, if you really like pizza and you're in the area, I mean, you know, give it a shot, give it a try. You know, it's just my opinion. I think it's a decent pie. They're thinner slices. They're, I guess, maybe normal size. They're not real thin, not real thick, kind of like in the middle. So I guess if that makes any sense, that's how they are. It was about, you know, I guess the same kind of price that you would pay for most, you know, full-size pizzas. It was only a few bucks more for a 16-inch. So that's, you know, but I was going to get that anyhow. So, you know, there's that. Yeah, overall, I'm pleased with it. Met my satisfaction with hunger. So, you know, yeah, WaWa pizza. Who knew? But here it is. So I just need the Phillies to score some runs. They've been annoying me lately. Looks like they might lose their 4th game in a row. Yeah. So that's the only thing that's not going well right now. They were getting shut out to Cleveland 1-0. And they lost to Cleveland yesterday. It'd be good when they get out of Cleveland. Yeah, yeah. I'm not wearing any Cleveland stuff, though. I know I have a lot of Cleveland baseball attire, but I'm not wearing any Cleveland this weekend. And I'm not wearing Baltimore next week when the Phillies take on the O's, and I will be at that game on Wednesday evening. I will not be wearing an Orioles hat or jersey. Just so you know, it will be Phillies attire. But I'm known to have a few Oriole hats and jerseys in the collection. Just teensy bit. Anyhow, I'm going to go back to eating this WaWa pizza. But yeah, it gets the MightyFan's approval. Like I said, it's pizza. It's not going to knock your socks off. It's just, it's to me, it's decent. And that's my opinion on that. I do have some pickups to share. We're going to get to that by the magic of editing next. And yes, today is the official start of Shark Week on Discovery Channel. Oh yes, we have a kitchen shark up there. Shark Week. Alright, so we have a pickup here. What's in the bag? We're going to find out. This is actually a jersey that I've gotten from I bought from this particular seller on eBay for a bit. And they do customized Majestic jerseys. I have some that I haven't shown yet because I'm just waiting to build the collection, a little bit of that and then. But this one, this one I definitely want to show right away because, you know, it's a jersey I've wanted for a bit. And I should have gotten it back in the day. I never did. And it became very elusive. So here it is. This is my chance at one of these bad boys. Open up the bag. It's double bagged here, so I'm just going to open up this one. And, oh my. Woo! We got that Andrew McCutchen, Pittsburgh Pirates. Yes, Kutch returned to the Pirates this year, but this represents his first go-around with Pittsburgh. It's the black alternate, which is my favorite of that set that they wore those years ago. It is a Majestic. So all the jerseys that you'll notice a few sellers on eBay have, you know, Majestic custom jerseys they do. And this one is the Pirates black alternate of the time. There's the logo right there, the jock tag, Andrew McCutchen, big P on the front, triple stitched with the white, yellow, and black. You have the button down and you have the 22 on the front, lowered down the way it should be. There's the inside tagging. Majestic. Nice jersey, kind of lightweight, but it's definitely nice. Got the pirate logo on the sleeve and on the back. There is no Batterman. This company does not use Batterman because these are custom jerseys, so they don't have the Batterman on them. None of the jerseys have the Batterman. And they make jerseys for all different eras, you know, all Majestic customization jerseys. McCutchen 22. I have some jerseys from like the 80s from them. I have some jerseys from the 90s, more of the 2000 kind of era too. And some of them, yes, I mean, they're accurate to how the players, because the Pirates did wear Majestic jerseys in these. But you do have some, like the Tequila Sunrise, Houston Astros. Obviously, it wasn't Majestic back then, but it's just a way to get a jersey, you know, and what have you. They're still hot, you know, jerseys. So I do have others. I will share them at some point. There are still some others that are high on my list to get. So once I have a nice little collection of them, you'll see the full collection. I think at this point I have at least, oh goodness, at least 8 or 9 from this this particular seller on eBay. I forget what their name is, but they have at least a few different listings, sellers, I guess, and they do these Majestic jerseys, and they're all custom, you know, to different players, different teams. I have a couple Phillies. I have some other stuff, Astros and some others, Cardinals. So this is my first Pirates from them, and they just released this. And like I said, I got real interested in it because I wanted it back in the day, but it just didn't move on it quick enough. And I want an authentic for the number on the front and the Pirate logo on the sleeve. And that's part of the reason why I was kind of holding out to get one of those. And then, of course, they're all gone. At least for McCutchen. And you don't see a lot of them resale, you know. You don't see a lot of authentic, you know, McCutchens come up. So I didn't have really much of a chance until that particular eBay seller customized them. So, again, here it is, the black alt. Andrew McCutcheon, who of course spent some time with the Phillies too. I have his authentic Phillies jersey, so now I have his, if you want to say, his MVP era Pirates jersey, because he was the league MVP for one of those seasons wearing this jersey from that time. Very cool. Kutch, of course, will always be most remembered as a Pittsburgh Pirate. Of course, he had some, good years with the Phillies. He spent some time on other teams too, briefly. I think with the Yankees, the Giants. But realistically, when he goes down and however his career ends, could be a Hall of Famer, he's going to be a Pirate. So I wanted to get this one for a long time, and I'm glad to finally be able to have it. So Andrew McCutcheon, MVP era, Pittsburgh Pirates, the black alternate. Very, very cool. So glad to finally have one of these in the collection. And there's some more pickups from Hobby Lobby, but I need a special guest to go over those pickups. So we're going to do that right now. All right. So I'm here with the special guest, Festive, okay? And I Slim is thrilled. I know he can never wait to see Festive. It's a real treat. But anyhow, we do have some pickups from yesterday, actually, from Hobby Lobby. Didn't get a chance to film this yesterday, so we're doing it today, which is Sunday. Sunday morning, actually. Bright and early. So we're going to take a look at these pickups. Festive is very... Look, you can't contain the excitement. Look. Try to contain it a little bit, Festive. Just a bit. Tone it down just a bit. Okay, so now we're gonna go to the first item from Hobby Lobby. We have a nice Fox plate. What do you think of this, Festive? It's very exciting. I know. How about that? Yeah. Is there a resemblance? I know you don't wear glasses. I understand. I don't know why the fox is wearing glasses. Is the fox is maybe the fox just likes to read a lot. I have no idea. But there's the plate, glass plate here with the fox. Look at that, huh? Every household needs one of these. And now we're going to go to item number 2. Look at these unbaggings, Festive. We have the Fox mug with the glasses. Festive. So what would you drink out of this mug? What? No, you're going to come over and inspect. Okay. So what would you drink out of this mug? So a chicken noodle soup. Festive likes chicken. Festive, the eggs and chicken, Festive can't get enough. So you would drink, well, that's very good, and like me, you think with your stomach a lot. I can appreciate that. But if you had like a drink, like what do foxes drink, really? They drink a lot of water, probably, right? Or if they're a Philly fox, they drink water, right? And by the way, Cleveland, don't think we didn't see that sign yesterday. It's water, not water. Oh, yeah? Well, us here in Philly, we can pronounce your football team's name a little better than you because it's the Browns, not the Bronze. So, that's true, Festive. And, unlike Cleveland fans, we can actually look at a Super Bowl championship banner. Oh, I went there. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh. And we saw a World Series championship in our lifetime, too. I mean, those are just little things. But, but Cleveland's been very friendly, right? I mean, they allowed the Cubs to win their first World Series championship in how many years, right? And back in 2016, they've been generous, Cleveland. Haven't you? So, that was a very interesting sign that one of your fans was holding up, but we don't forget things here. You just remember that. You just remember. I got a Super Bowl championship ring over there. I can show it to you if you want to see what one looks like. We can all, You stay classy, Cleveland. Anyhow, we're going to move on. But yeah, Festive and I just wanted to make sure, you know, the Cleveland fans remembered a thing or two. But anyhow, we're going to keep going. And what else? We have, it's never too early, Festive. I always say that, right? It's never too early for Halloween or the fall or the beautiful fall weather, which is not hot and freaking humid. So we have the Fox pumpkin. You need one of these. I know it's very festive. This is very exciting. The Fox pumpkin. Because when you think of pumpkins, you think of foxes. I mean, they're orange. No, not doing it for you. Festive, you look confused. Okay, so we're going to move on from this. So what would you drink? What would you drink out of that mug, Festive? Really? I mean, we established the chicken noodle soup. I know that with you, it's the chicken and the eggs and, you know, what would you drink out of that mug? The little iced tea action. Okay, well, that's fine. You know, we're fans of iced tea. That's right. So Festive would drink some cold iced tea with a lemon slice. I'm sure there'll be a lemon slice somewhere. Where am I looking? Okay, we're going over here. So, what else did we find from Hobby Lobby? Festive, what house would be complete without, huh? We got the salt and pepper shakers. Because why not? Huh? We got the Fox. Again, with the glasses, they have a theme with the glass. You know, it's, so what do you think of this, Festive? It's very exciting. There's a porcupine, yes, because you know it's one of the woodland creature friends. You can't pat the back though. To be careful with that. You know, they have the prickles, so you gotta be careful if you do that. You know, you pat the back, that could be a problem. But look at that, huh, Slim? Yeah, I think the Slimdom needs one of these too. That's what I think. But anyhow, we have that. So you can always find some quality, Slim, you can always find some quality items at Hobby Lobby. It's Festive approved. So anyhow, we're going to keep going. Slim's like, I'm glad there's not one near me. Because we saw one of Festive, we saw one of your spies in there, so we had to bring him home. Festive, you're one of your new friends for the pack. Yeah, I understand, yes. It's very exciting. We're just going to sit him over here. Festive, you take care. That's right, I know. I understand. It's very exciting. You can't contain the excitement. That's an exciting face. But anyhow, we're going to keep moving. And last but not least, look at this. Oh my, honors and privileges. We have a nice hand towel. With we have the glasses theme going, but the woodland creature friends with the fox right in the middle. This will go on the door, on the door to my freezer in the fridge around the fall. But Festive, you approve? I know it's very exciting. The glasses, your guess is as good as mine with the glasses. I mean, you don't really associate foxes and glasses. I mean, there is that one animated fox for that one company, that green fox with the glasses. I don't know if they got that idea from there, or not. But look at that. Look at it. He's very calm and look at it. It's very Festive like. Only with glasses. Look, we're just sitting there, minding his own business, dreaming of chicken noodle soup and iced tea. It's very exciting. Festive, do you have anything to say to Slim? Huh? You have anything? All right. Let's just calm down. I understand. Don't give it to me. And they had fox socks there, too, but they were for kids. Too small. Dude, I don't even think you could wear them. You have your own fox socks anyhow. These are built-in. These are the built-in fox, or what do they call it? The fox boots, is that what they call them? With the red foxes? Yeah. Very, 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 yes, there's Jordans and there's the fox boots. It's Shark Week. And Festive, do you know that sharks really don't like the taste of humans? You know, it's probably not foxes either. You know, there's a lot of fur, right? You get fur, we got hair. You know, we're not very appealing to them. It's a misnomer. I know Hollywood has really magnified all of that, right? But in all honesty, you know, sharks, when they're in the water, you have to remember, when humans are in the water, we're in their house. So we're guests. And sharks, as good hunters as they are, they can't really see very well. So sharks go by the use of smell, and they have like a sonar, and a built-in sonar, and it helps them kind of find the different foods that they need. Now, sharks are more of a seafood eater. Again, humans live on land. So what happens, though, sometimes is that a human might be on a surfboard or swimming around and making a lot of commotion, and a shark comes over. And shark can't really tell, because remember, he can't see very well, what all that commotion is. And sometimes they might think, because human might be swimming in a certain way, laying in a certain way, on a surfboard, it might, because a shark is kind of, you can't see all that great. It's just, it looks like a seal. Let me go investigate this. I'm hungry. So it goes up. And what a shark would normally do is they take what's called a little exploratory bite, a little nibble. Now, a little nibble for them takes out a lot of flesh for a human, right? You could lose part of an arm, part of a leg. You can lose your whole leg or whole arm if they have to amputate, right? But a shark isn't really doing this because it wants to eat a person. A shark's doing this because it thinks that the person is a seal or some other such marine animal in the water. Food, right? Sharks are always hungry. It never stops. It's like me with the jerseys and Festive with the complaining. Festive complains a lot, you know. I fall asleep down here sometimes, and Festive wants to be up on the pillow upstairs. And why isn't the AC on more? Why is this? You do a lot of complaining, you know. Look at that, huh? That's the face right there. But anyhow, so a shark would take a little exploratory nibble. And what happens after that? It swims away. It says, I don't like this. And it swims away. Now, obviously, that exploratory nibble might do a lot of damage for a person, but it's not being done on purpose. Sharks don't eat people. Think about the number of people who go in a public beach or any body of water every day of the year. And think about how many people are in the water compared to how many known shark attacks that we have year to year. It's not that much. People actually do more harm to sharks than sharks do to people. It's a known fact. And the beauty of a week like Shark Week is it opens the eyes. You know, you can learn a lot about these majestic creatures by watching the specials that Shark Week will have on a yearly basis. It's a really cool week. You know, since I was young, I always had an interest in marine life, in animals in the water. And then it kind of got to be some more animals outside of the water. Like foxes and wolves, okay? But they are fascinating creatures. They really are. They're really as perfect as you can get to a hunter as you're going to find. But because they do have some drawbacks, and eyesight being one of them, there are times where humans get attacked because the shark is always looking for food. It never stops. They have multiple stomachs. You know, they need to, you need to, think if you had multiple stomachs, how many times you would have to eat and replenish and whatever, right? So a shark is just doing what's natural for the shark. And we have to always remember when we go in the water, in the ocean, you're in the home of sharks and other marine life. So you always want to take precaution. And there's many ways that you can do that. And listen, you can't always avoid it. Things are going to happen. Just like if you're in the woods and you come across a bear or you come across a ferocious fox. They're very, oh my goodness, ferocious. But you know, you have to take, you know, certain cautions and measures. And I do think there's a lot of misnomers out there with sharks because of how Hollywood it's all become, right? But in the end, sharks have a very important part to our ecosystem, just like any animal does. And you know, I welcome any of you to watch Shark Week this week on Discovery Channel, and I'm sure if you I'm sure if you're a Disney Plus, you know, subscriber, they'll probably have a bunch of stuff on there too. What's it now? I think Max does a lot of the Discovery stuff. So if you're a Max subscriber, they'll probably have a bunch of the Shark Week stuff on there. It's really fascinating stuff. And I know this year it's hosted by Jason Momoa, Aquaman himself, and he was the villain. And the head villain in the most recent Fast and Furious movie, which means that in the next Fast and Furious movie, Festive, he's going to be part of the family, because that's how it goes. They go from hated to a part of the family, besides Leon. Leon must have done something really wrong after Fast and Furious 1, because that's the last time we saw Leon. We haven't seen of him since. It's all about family, but he must have done something. Leon must have crossed the line somehow, some way. There is no Leon since 1. He's the only one. Everyone else has been back but Leon. Must be part of a master plan. Leon. He did seem a little sneaky in that movie. There was something a little off about Leon. You know, move along, pizza boy. Yeah, we know Leon. We know the real truth. Okay, how did those cops get there so early? He disrespected the family. So they got him out of there. It's one of those mysteries of life, right? So anyhow, you know, I enjoy Shark Week every year. It's a lot of fun entertainment, and you get to learn a lot about these animals as well. And so I'm looking forward to seeing some stuff for it this year as always. I know we don't have Sharknado anymore. I'm a little disappointed. You know, of all the things they keep bringing back, like everything gets brought back. You know, there needs to be a new Sharknado movie. There really does. I mean, talk about Hollywood taking sharks to another level, right? We do need another. We need Slim needs a Foxnado movie. I think that would be that. You know, that would be. Seems like there better never be one of those. Anyhow, I do have some stuff to do today. First of all, I gotta get some bread. You know, all this talk about sharks and eating, it's made me kind of hangry. So I need to go and get some breakfast prepared and have that. I'm gonna go over to see the new Indiana Jones movie. I haven't seen it yet. I keep saying I'm gonna see it, and it doesn't happen. But today is the day we're gonna see the new Indiana Jones movie. I also want to get over to Michael's to get some fabric glue for that stand. I didn't show the Stamkos jersey yet. I do want to make a little repair job to the patch. It's a very minor thing, but I notice it and it bugs me. So I'm going to make sure that gets taken care of before I do the grand unveiling of that one. Right? And aside from that, you know, probably just going to take it easy the rest of the day. I'm going to upload this video so that you, the viewer, can enjoy this wonderful goodness. I mean, how many channels on YouTube have a fox pumpkin. This is very unique. You know, and speaking of sharks, the funny thing is, Festive, the funny thing is, I'm watching, I forget where I was watching this. It may have been on Netflix or something. It was some sort of documentary. It was on different animals, and there was a shark scene, a portion of it too. And the sharks were feeding, and it was either sharks or maybe it may have been, you know what? It may have been orca whales, because the orca whale is my favorite whale. It's actually the largest dolphin. It's called a whale because of its size, and that's what it was, I believe. It was an orca whale. I guess it was an episode, right? Of all the places, this is like somewhere in Alaska, you know, right? And they're feeding on a whale carcass, and then obviously the tide comes in. It brings part of the leftover remains onto shore, and I'm like, you know what? Only I could watch this. This can only happen in something that I'm watching. All of a sudden, on the shore, there's a red fox. There's a an episode about orca whales. Here's the red fox waiting for the food to come to shore to go eat. I'm like, oh, this can only happen. And Festive perked right up when that scene came. I said, you gotta be kidding me. Even here. Now how do you get orcas and foxes together? Somehow, some way, this episode was able to do it. I said, oh my goodness. How crazy is that? And it was a red fox. Red foxes are my favorite fox. So it was no way, shape, or I couldn't have put any amount of money. I couldn't have put my whole Jersey collection up to say I'm going to be watching a documentary on orca whale, killer whales, and a red fox is somehow going to show up. And this is a marine animal, and somehow a red fox is going to show up in the episode. I couldn't have bet anything on that, right? It was just one of those. Oh my goodness. Festive, though. Festive perked right up. Festive looked bored watching it, and all of a sudden, Festive, ooh. The things I make Festive watch. All those horror movies. We were watching The Meg last night. Jason Statham taking out a big shark. Yeah. There's a part 2 coming out, which I probably will see at some. I've seen The Meg before, but there was nothing else going on last night. The Phillies lost. I was in a mood. I said, all right, I'm going to watch a movie about a huge shark taking out things. So anyhow, but yes, I would encourage anyone to watch the Shark Week specials this week, whatever you can. They're really cool. And you get celebrities involved in them too. I know Shaq was in it. What was it, last year or something, doing some sort of special, maybe the year before. It's just really, it's a lot of fun. And, you know, anyhow, that's my, I don't get paid by Discovery. I'm going to stop now because, you know, I don't get any, like, you know, royalties for this. There's nothing coming my way. But anyhow, that's going to do it for this video in the life. You never know what you're going to see. This is why I always tell people, right? Besides leaving those likes, which we always enjoy, you got to hit that subscribe button. You got to also hit the bell icon so you're notified to anything else that's going to come your way. We're going to have other stuff coming. We're going to have more of the In the Life series. I don't know if I'm going to do a Ross vlog this week. It's another super hot week out there. And you know, I don't know, you know, if they're going to get a lot of stuff. Like, you know, I just did it last week. I might take a week off of that. Or maybe wait till the weekend or something like that next weekend. I might go to Burlington. I might do that. I didn't do a Burlington one. I just did Ross so far. So last week I didn't do Burlington. So I might head there at some point. And if I do, I'll film, you know, a Burlington vlog. And obviously the weekly recap on Friday for the new jerseys and hats that came out from Mitchell & Ness and Fanatics. You know, we'll see about that. And you just never know. But you always got to, you know, be alert. So hit that bell icon after you subscribe. Hit those likes. And I think that's going to just about do it for here, unless I think of anything else. I do have a very special thing coming in the mail, and I want to give a huge shout out to Throwback King. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. You know, one of the great things about this community, the Jersey Heads community, is Jersey Heads looking out for Jersey Heads. And I really want to thank him. It's coming in the mail. He alerted me to something. Maybe some of you can guess what it is over the previous videos from a little bit back. I really thank him. I hope it comes in the mail. Because that's like the last step, right? But he alerted me to it. Actually, I was at Target yesterday, and I was getting like these alerts, but my phone's in my pocket, and I'm like checking out. I'm at the self-checkout. I'm ringing things out left and right. Oh, and speaking of, I did forget to show this. So I did end up getting this. So the Michael Myers, the one that I put back, I don't own, but the one I own is very similar. The only difference is it doesn't have the bleeding eyes, because the one I have is like, I guess, the Michael Myers from Halloween 1 and all the others. It just doesn't have the bleeding eyes. So that one did, but, you know, I think I'd rather have this anyhow. I did get the 3-pack of the Trick-or-Treaters. So I know that, you know, you've seen, if you're familiar with the franchise, you've seen like a homage to this in the latest Halloween movies, at least a couple of them. They've shown some kids with these masks, but these are the Silver Shamrock masks. These played an integral role in Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, which is the only Halloween that Mr. Myers didn't appear in. So you see even there, Halloween 3, I believe it does say, yeah, Season of the Witch, right there. You know, it's a very good and underrated movie. So what they wanted to do at that time is they wanted to phase out Michael Myers. They wanted to keep the Halloween movies going, but every year do something different, some other different scary movie. And this one had nothing to do with Michael Myers. It's kind of odd now when you see it in the Halloween vein, right? It's almost like if they just took Halloween 3 out of it and just called it Season of the Witch, it probably would have been better as far as what real diehard Michael Myers fans like myself, you know, with that series. But they wanted to go in a different direction because after Halloween 2, they really wanted to kill Michael Myers off. I mean, the way that ends, you would think he got killed off, right? But evil never dies, and he came back in Halloween 4 because the fans wanted to see him again. But they wanted to go a different direction, so they came up with this idea. And you'd have to see the movie. I would absolutely recommend seeing it. It's a really cool, you know, kind of 80s, you know, horror movie flick. Sci-fi, you know, horror. It has a bunch of different stuff, but it kind of revolves around this kind of odd guy and these silver shamrock masks, and there are 3 of them. There's the pumpkin, the jack-o'-lantern, you know, the skull, and the witch. And very, very cool. This is a really cool little item here. So Toonie Terrors is the name of this company that put these together, and they did that Michael Myers as well. Now the other cool thing about it is if you do, and I know Throwback King is one to always say, take your figures out of the box, right? So if you took your figures out of the box, you can have a little scene, because at the back of the box has a scene right there from Season of the Witch, right? The name of the town was Santa Myra, and home of Silver Shamrock Novelties. Right there's a sign right there. This is actually a scene from the movie. If you know the movie, you know what I'm talking about, right? So this is you know, the idea was they were gonna play a prank on the children. And if they wore the masks, and you'd have to see the movie. I don't want to give it all away if you haven't seen it. Most people have seen it. You know what I'm talking about. But it is a very interesting scene that happens in this movie to show how dangerous these masks could be. And it is. It's a cool, you know, like I said, it's a cool horror flick. Michael Myers isn't in it. Don't expect to see the Shape in this movie. He's not in there at all. He's not supposed to be. But the masks play an integral part in the movie, and I liked how the newer Halloween movies kind of did a little homage to them by putting the masks, these 3 masks on children, who trick-or-treaters, I should say, and they kind of, yeah, they came back a few times, the masks, in those movies, but very cool. Even has like a little, you know, side thing right there, side panel. Actually, this is kind of interesting. If you look at the bag, the trick-or-treat bag, there's Mikey. That's something else. Even though he didn't have anything to do with the movie, but oh, there he is. He's always around. Evil never dies. So I did pick up the 3-pack here. I'm glad I did, because like I said, at first I saw that Michael Myers figure, and I'm like thinking, wait a minute, I have a Michael Myers figure. And let me go back and grab this instead. So this was a good move on my part. I like that the detail of these are pretty sharp too. So Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. The trick-or-treaters with the scene on the back if you wanted to use it, which I probably will. I mean, who am I kidding? That's see. It's a very interesting depiction of that scene on the back. It's never too early for Halloween. It's never too early for the fall. Weeks like we're going to have with this damn heat and humidity, it just makes me look forward to it that much more. All right, everyone. Well, thanks for watching. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell icon. You know what to do. It's the YouTube rules. And I will see you all in the next one. You all take care. And remember, if you go out swimming in the ocean and you're splashing around and making yourself look like a seal, it's not the shark's fault. It's yours. All right. From Festive and me, I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.
I can go slow ahead. Come on down and chum some of this shit.